All right, welcome back everybody to Altcoin Daily, where you subscribe for a video on cryptocurrency every day. My name's Austin, and in today's video we have a lot of news to talk about. I have 5 major news stories I want to clue you in with. We have some new information out of Facebook Coin launching this week potentially. I want to clue you in, and stick around to the end of today's video because I want to play you this. We have some insight coming out of CNBC regarding cryptocurrency, regarding Facebook Coin. I think you're going to like it. So like the video, grab your cup of coffee, and like always, let's zoom in and check out where we stand with Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. Bullish, very bullish. We have in the last 24 hours, Bitcoin went from about 8,800 all the way up to now pushing right under a $9,000 Bitcoin. I mean, honestly, you should be feeling very good if you're invested in Bitcoin today. Because just zooming out like this, it really does look like we are gearing up for something special. And let's be honest, once we pass $10,000, it's not that much farther to go after we pass 10 to get to 20. And same goes for altcoins as well. While Bitcoin is pushing up 3 to 4% in the last 24 hours, these altcoins up anywhere from 0.5 to 2%. So Bitcoin is undoubtedly leading today's charge. In fact, Bitcoin dominance up over 56% today. I mean, it's strong. Guys, Bitcoin is looking very strong today. To check out, I mean, a correction still could happen, and we've been saying that for a long time. It's still on my radar, a correction down to, well, let's just take a look at this. This is the week chart. If we were to take another significant leg down, how much further down could we potentially go? And where's the support at the current moment? Well, as you can see, we have significant support. If Bitcoin were to drop, we have significant support at 6,300, not only at the price over here, but also at the 100 moving average right here. Now, that would be a potential 40% correction from 9,000 all the way down to about 6,300. So that's major support at the moment, and if we're looking for support even lower, say we take an even bigger pullback, if we do that, then it's looking like 5,500 might be that second leg down. And let me know what you think. Obviously, that's the more realistic / bearish sentiment, but just looking at where we came from in the last, I mean, look at this, the last week. I like it. If you like it, let me know. Let me know down below. We have 5 news stories I want to clue you in. First piece of news, Bitcoin surpasses over 1 million daily active addresses. Very bullish. Bitcoin just passed an interesting milestone today, one that we haven't seen for over a year, since November 27th, not last November, but 2 Novembers ago in 2017. According to coinmetrics.io, there are now over 1 million daily active addresses, which is a bullish sign. Because obviously, if we're looking for some confirmation that this is real growth in the market, then we're going to want to see, we're going to want to hope that it's not big whales out there just using a few addresses. We're going to want to see that the network effect of Bitcoin is growing. And let's put those 1 million active addresses that are using Bitcoin currently, let's put that in perspective on how things have changed since 2017. Why this argument makes why we're even more bullish than when this happened almost 2 years ago. When Bitcoin first broke 1 million active addresses back a year and a half ago in 2017, at that time, 1 Bitcoin was worth $9,300, and the median transaction fee was $3.23. That was 1.5 years ago. Today, while Bitcoin again broke over 1 million active addresses, Bitcoin was only at $8,200, meaning even more people are getting involved in Bitcoin than 2 years ago. And the transaction fee was considerably less at only $1.33. Bullish sign. Next piece of news, we have some transparency coming out of Warren Buffett's portfolio today. And hey, it turns out that over 40% of his entire portfolio is invested in banks and credit card companies. And his entire portfolio, all 48 Buffett stocks, are revealed. Berkshire Hathaway held positions in 48 separate stocks as of March 31st, according to regulatory filings with the Securities and Exchange Commission. So because of the SEC, in this case, we get some transparency into Warren Buffett. But the portfolio of Buffett stocks isn't as diversified as the number might suggest. In some cases, Warren Buffett holds more than one share class in the same company. So even when he talks about how he has a diverse portfolio, if you only have one share or you have such a small portion in some of these investments, then is that really diversified? Some holdings are so small as to be the immaterial leftovers from earlier bets the Oracle of Omaha has yet to completely exit. And if we zoom in on what investments does he have a large portion of his portfolio in, banks and airlines, to cite a couple of sectors, carry quite a large load in his portfolio. Now, besides airlines, he likes banks and he likes credit card companies. So even if there was a technology out there, hey, I don't know, cryptocurrency, even if there was a technology that was better than banks, better, cheaper, faster than credit card companies, hey, he's heavily invested in protecting his own interests. Just keep it in mind. Next piece of news, Ethereum's ETH 2.0 Genesis block may launch in January of 2020. So Ethereum 2.0 is something that we've been suspecting, and we finally have a date on when to expect that. Nothing is definite for now, but Ethereum Foundation researcher Justin Drake just said, on Thursday, he just said this during the 19th ETH 2.0 implementers call, that date, January 2020, was a reasonable target and could end up being selected for the activation of the beacon chain of Serenity's Phase 0, the first of several development stages planned for the ETH 2.0 transition. So if you hold ETH, this is the kind of stuff you pay attention to. And to dig deeper on this article, Phase 0 of Ethereum 2.0, what is it? Well, it enables proof of stake, which is targeted to launch on the 3rd of January 2020, several months from now. And the reason that they're considering January 3rd of 2020 is that would be precisely 11 years after Bitcoin's Genesis block was launched on the 3rd of January 2009. With Justin Drake, as we just said, who is an Ethereum 2.0 researcher, citing that the 11th Bitcoin anniversary as one reason for choosing this specific date. Now, if you hold Ethereum, we have several months to prepare for this. And if you want to know all the technical considerations that were talked about on this call, things we've discussed before, but if you want a clear update, just read this article. It goes all into the nitty-gritty. But if you hold Ethereum, just keep this on your radar. Last piece of news, Facebook. This came out 6 hours ago. Facebook to unveil Libra Association and launch its testnet next week. So this is coming up a lot sooner than you think. Social media giant Facebook will unveil the Libra Association, which will operate its bespoke cryptocurrency, Libra, which is Facebook's cryptocurrency, on June 18th. So Libra Association is reportedly being launched on June 18th this week, reported by cryptocurrency news outlet The Block a few days ago. Per the report, Facebook and dozens of its partners will unveil the Libra Association, which will be based out of Geneva. So not an American company, not even an Asian company, based out of Geneva. And Geneva is now the entity that will oversee the company's Libra cryptocurrency project. So I akin the Libra Association to something maybe like IOHK/Amerigo is for Cardano, or what Stellar Lumens Foundation. I mean, all these altcoins have a foundation. Now Libra has the same. And in regards to seeing the launch of this or the unveiling of this week, because we really don't know a whole lot about Facebook Coin just yet. There's a lot of speculation out there. But the Block claims to have seen an unspecified blog post from Facebook, according to which the Libra crypto asset will be hosted on the dedicated Libra blockchain and backed by the Libra Reserve. The Libra Reserve is reportedly a store of real assets that should supposedly grant the token stability, low inflation, global acceptance, and fungibility. So Facebook's going for world domination, and it looks like we'll get another major step this week. And not a lot of people like this, just because of how permissioned and how centralized this Facebook coin is going to appear to be. Because what do we know so far? Well, one thing we know is that we know that Facebook is charging $10 million to run nodes for its cryptocurrency. In fact, Visa and PayPal, they say that they're interested. They would be interested in running a node and paying over $10 million to run Facebook Coin. And why wouldn't they? Because right now, Visa and PayPal, they run everything now. Why would they not want to try and keep their clutches on cryptocurrency? I don't know. If I'm wrong, you let me know. If you're looking forward to Libra coin, then let me know. But I want to leave you with this. This is a clip. So let me share with you what CNBC, how they're talking about the value of Facebook coin, especially how Libra is going to help Facebook stay in control of the Asian markets specifically. Because the Asian markets are so big, it's going to allow Facebook to stay in control of people that don't even have social media. Just watch this and let me know what you think.
Facebook's cryptocurrency plans are getting some support. According to the Wall Street Journal, more than a dozen companies, including Visa, MasterCard, PayPal, and Uber, are backing the tech company's payment system called Libra, which is set to launch next year. The new digital coin will be connected to government-issued currencies to create a more stable system to avoid the big swings which have plagued other cryptocurrencies. So, let's get the 2 cents on Facebook getting into yet the blockchain game. Dan.
2 bits. Here's the thing. I read a great note from Mark Vechain at RBC Capital. He's on the network a lot. He had a great piece about this, and he's really talking about 2 reasons why Facebook is going in this direction. It's payments and it's commerce. And those 2 things with a stablecoin attached to their user base, and it's also very focused on Asia. They have about 1 billion monthly active users in Asia. That's 4x what they have here in North America. And what works over there, it's not about the actual hardware. It's about the operability of the apps that they have. And they're doing payments and commerce. They're doing it on WeChat. And so this is really a focus, I think, over there. So to me, I think this is a huge, huge potential thing. We know they're not in China, but this creates a scenario where they could be in China in a whole different ways that don't really rely on social networking.
It's amazing how with all the headwinds that Facebook has had, it's up 38%.
And he goes on to say that because of this, because of all the daily active users that Facebook has, Facebook's stock is probably going to continue to rise as well. And think about it, it's going to be very easy for everybody that has a Facebook, probably just have a button on the side saying add money into Libra coin, and the use is it's a cheaper, faster, much like XRP, much like Stellar, it's a cheaper, faster way to transfer money between borders to different points in the world, fast and cheap. In Facebook's case, it's permissioned and centralized, but some people like that. In my opinion, I don't think that a privatized company or a group of privatized companies should be in control of that sort of thing. Of course, on the opposite side, this is going to introduce a lot of people into crypto, and just because of the sheer number of people that will put crypto on the radar, I think this could only help Bitcoin. You tell me, let me know what you think. That's the video for today. My name's Austin. Hope you guys had a great weekend, and like always, hit the like button, and I'll see you tomorrow.